Hello and welcome to our Lumis demo. My name is MJ and I'm the product marketing manager here at My Learning Cloud. Thank you for participating in this webinar. The purpose of this demo is to help you find time-saving processes in our Lumis learning environment. Whether you own a care home or are part of a large organization, we are here to support all of your training and compliance efforts. We'll be joined by our fantastic guest, Andrei Dudau, Learning and Development Lead for the U-Trust. Andrei's been with the U-Trust for 4 years and he manages all of his training workshops with our learning management system, whilst managing thousands of compliance-related data sets across several divisions and locations. The U-Trust work across the south and southwest of England, and they creatively empower people every year to thrive in their communities, providing bespoke care, support, therapy, and more in diverse communities. If you're new to us here today at MLC, here's a quick intro into Lumis. Our Lumis learning environment was born with the learner in mind and intuitive admin processes that help managers and administrators. As a team, we've worked incredibly hard to create an LMS that's easy to use, easy to navigate, and easy to measure compliance across the board. Lumis is the next generation LMS released in 2022, and we're working hard behind the scenes to allow you to manage all of your compliance efforts in one platform. Essentials is our starter plan with all of our e-learning courses and admin functionality. Lumis Pro goes one step further and gives you the power to control all of your training workshops under one platform, which Andrei will be diving into today. If you are on our Essentials plan, stay with us to find out more about Lumis Pro. For those not on Lumis entirely, this is a good opportunity to welcome you and to give you an insight into the world of Lumis. Very quick housekeeping. Please interact with us using the Q&A channel in Zoom. We are here and we are ready to answer any of your questions. With that said, let's dive straight into Lumis with Andrei, L&D Lead for the U-Trust. Andrei, thank you for joining me. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Brilliant. Let's dive into Lumis. Treat me as someone new who's seeing Lumis for the first time. Where do you actually see your team compliance overview?
Amazing. Yeah, that's one of the features that I like about Lumis is that with a single button, straight away, you can see everything as a manager in your My Team page. So as a manager, you'll have this button here on the left-hand side menu. And from here, you can see all your naughty people that are not compliant and everyone that's been good, and you should put them on the Christmas list. Also, you can see the topic. So if there is a specific topic that you are interested in pushing your stuff to do, like let's say basic life support, you can see straight away who is missing it. And yeah, from my team.
With over 1,000 learners on the system, ranging from volunteers, support workers, IDVAS, and from so many regions and counties, how do you actually manage the data of all of that compliance?
You can do it from here from my team. As an admin, you can see everyone. So if I click now here, I can see all the stuff on all the areas that my managers are managing and what my learners are. But the easiest way for me is to come into the report section and run the skills audit reports, which again, if I'm focusing on the, let's say, the central services gang, I'll just select them and export it to Excel. And from here, I can do what I want with it in terms of data. If I want to see, quickly with the push of a button, who's incomplete or in progress, or what they are, topics or types. So I want to see workshops. I want to know how many workshops I have to book for a specific one. So I have two guys that they need to do their basic life support workshop. If you want to see who you already have booked for a workshop, again, you come over here and you run the report called workshop booked. So we can select again central services and we can see where they are booked for what workshop and for what day they are. As an admin, unfortunately, that's not function available for managers, but as an admin, if you come over to manage components workshops, select the one that you want. So let's say I want to book someone in for the 19th of March. Come on here, manage your learners, and I just put their name in. And I carry on until I book everyone that I need to book in. And assign if there are multiple day events, you can assign it over here. If not, just leave it unticked. add learners. And that's it. This will generate the automatic emails telling them that they've been booked for this workshop with the venue, where it is, the date, the time, etc. And the manager will get an email as well saying these people are now booked for a workshop. As a manager, you can book your stuff individually in your My Team page. So we'll say, I want to see who requires to do health and safety workshop. So I click on it. Now, obviously, everyone is in green, but you can still book them. As a manager, you can select the dates where you want to. You got the city, you got the venue, who the trainer is, and when they will expire. So you just select book. And being a manager, that's a good difference between previous version and Lumis, is that it automatically gets booked in. And that's it. This person is now booked to attend on the 1st of June 2024 for the health and safety workshop.
We've got quite a few customers using our previous learning environment who aren't using our Lumis system at the moment. What 3 time-saving processes have you found that have made a big difference to you?
Another time-saving function of Lumis, which I love as an admin, is projection of how much it's going to cost me for the workshop. So you guys have a report here called workshop costings, and we'll show you the previous one, the historic ones, and the future ones. But if I want to look at the future ones, which for me it's interesting to see how much I'm going to spend, I just click with the button and it tells me exactly how much is going to cost me for this whole health and safety workshop. I have 137 sessions. Now, if I want to say how much is going to cost me for a quarter, just go in here, select the quarter that I want. So let's say will be quarter 1, 2024 up until the end of it, which is 30th of June. So I know in the first quarter, I have to set aside £2,600 for the venue and for the trainer. So I can pay the trainer for delivering this workshop for me, which for me, it's amazing. It's amazing because it helped me calculate if I need more in the quarter 2, let's say, or I need less. So another time-saving exercise for me is, as we all possibly been asked at one point, to provide evidence during the investigation, someone saying that they've done some courses or they spend X amount of time on the platform learning where they're supposed to be working, etc. The good thing I like about the reporting system in here is that I can see exactly what they've done. So if I toggle on the activity one, I can see their login activity. So basically tells me when they logged in on Lumis, and the e-learning activity, what they've done as an e-learning. So if I run the e-learning, the login activity first. So let's say I'm going to take Bucola Rose, for example, and she's saying that she's done on the 7th of February, lots of e-learnings. And so I'm able to come here and look on the 7th of February, and I can see that she logged in at 11:40. And then if I want to see exactly what she's done, coming over as e-learning activity, again, I'm selecting Bucola, and I'll say the 7th of February. So I can see that she has done nothing. If we're not sure, and you want to see exactly the last time, just delete this, and now she will show up, and we'll select Bucola. So the last time she completed the course was on the 17th of January, as you can see in here. So she hasn't done anything apart from logging in. And all of this, you can download this this into an Excel spreadsheet, and you can build a timeline because you can see if it's completed, if they just open a course, or they've done it, but they haven't done the test at the end of it. That's what the difference between browsed and incomplete is. And you can see the times in here, how long it actually took them to do something, and you can build a pathway for it. For me, it's a life-saving exercise. If I can, I think one of the biggest features for me between the previous version and Lumis are the journeys. The journeys, I just love them. Because in the previous version, they were based on the component, where now they're based on location. So and I think Kirsty has showed how easy it is to create a journey, but it's a life-saving exercise because you can have everyone in a house or in your service doing the basic of mandatory courses, and everyone put together in there will be easy for you. As soon as you get someone new, you put them in that location, problem solved. I think this is for me is the most life-saving exercise that you can do. Another one for me, version that I like is how easy it is to make a workshop. So you come over to the workshop section and the admin center, you select the one that you want. So let's say basic life support, and you're gonna add 3 or 4. You got the calendar, so it tells you exactly what else is happening on that in this month in February. Or if let's say we want to see what's happening in April, I can see here. I have a choice to go with the dedicated venue that it has already a cost, or if it's a new venue, just add the venue in here and then put the new cost. So let's say £300 is going to cost me for this one. Again with a trainer, so I have a dedicated trainer and they charge me £100 per day. And I will say I want them on the Thursday, the 18th of April, between 9 and 5. And that's it. I have now the option to say every Thursday, every Thursday or every 18th of the month have this workshop, but obviously all depends on individual people. And also one function that is very important, it's the maximum capacity. So you make sure that you don't overbook, like your emergency first aid, the trainer cannot have more than 12. So I just put in here 12, problem solved. If they can overbook, just go with this and that's it. It's max time force now, problem solved. Save it and it shows up in here. And that's your new workshop that you created. For me, this is it's so much easier.
Andrei, that was really helpful. Thank you for joining me. Really appreciate you taking the time and to take our viewers around the Lumis system today.
Amazing. Sure, no problem, anytime.
We hope that was helpful and you were able to get value out of the session today. We are keeping an eye on any of the questions that you may have and sent in, and we'll aim to follow up with you post-event. We are coming to an end now. Just before I let you go, I just wanted to touch on some of the services we're offering here at MLC. As a valued customer, we are always looking to support your training journey. We have a number of options for you to explore, from creating a course that doesn't exist to integrations with other platforms. If you're not currently on our Lumis Pro plan and you liked what you saw today, please speak to your dedicated customer success manager to explore any of these options. That might be Kirsty, Jane, or Lawrence, and they'll be happy to help. If you are new here today and you're keen to find out more and you want to join the MLC family, please feel free to use the email address on screen. Alternatively, we'll be following up with you post-event as well. Once again, thank you for attending today. The session is recorded and we are happy to share this with you. We'll come to a close now. We hope you stayed with us up until this point. Once again, thank you. Have a good day and speak to you very soon. Bye-bye.